Oh my God, you guys are not going to believe this. The worst thing ever just happened to our boy Sway. He got a bad sandwich. And maybe he got a bad cookie as well. Because we're about to find out in this episode of Short Sway. I guess this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch DSP's meltdown. This is 50 minutes long. Why is this cookie and Subway sandwich review 50 minutes long? Anyways, it's called The Worst Food Ever. Do not eat it. Do not eat it. That's so good. DSP tries it, episode 215, Subway in 2025. Let's get right into it. There's no time to waste. This is an emergency. This is a class 10 cataclysm, and it's about to consume everybody. So let's just go into it.
Hello, everyone. DSP here, and welcome back to another episode of DSP Tries It.
I have a couple of things to say about this intro. I'll just let you figure it out yourself, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about it.
DSP Tries It.
Let's run it back. So we have this epic moment here. We're opening the pot. Whoa, what do we find? DSP tries it, which is pretty okay. It's pretty okay. And then
DSP Tries It.
you get a huge jump scare. Why do we have to have that? But anyways, there's more extreme and weird things are going to happen. Trust me.
So here's the deal with today's DSP Tries It, okay? What we're about to have is something that I used to eat when I was a kid. I lived 1 block away from Pete's Subs. If you don't know, Pete's Subs is actually the business that became the modern day Subway. And back then, they had fresh bread that was shipped from a bakery down the street every morning, giant beaded loaves of bread. So much bread, when they cut it to make your sandwich, you had extra in the bag. They had fresh cut meats. They had fresh chopped vegetables. Everything was done in front of you. It was absolutely amazing. And I used to go every Saturday morning. My dad and I would walk and we'd get lunch at Subway and bring it home. Big footlong subs of tuna for my mom.
This never happened, by the way. This is hilarious. This is the best thing about this. Shout out to Kinda Sav on Twitter that found this. I'm sorry that you can't see the name. Oh, you can now. Here it is. Phil keeps telling stories of going to the original Subways, Pete's Subs, as a kid all the time. He was born in 1982. By then, Pete's Subs hadn't existed for a decade. After several name changes, it was renamed Subway in 1972. Very nice, Phil. Okay, well maybe he's older than we think. Maybe he's like 70. It would make sense. Think about it. It would make sense totally.
Cold cut combo that he would like. And that's what we did. Now, over the years, Subway got so popular, they blew up, they franchised out, they expanded.
I'm going to speed this up.
Quality dramatically plummeted. The food...
Because this is just the lore. It's the intro cutscene. He wants to establish the universe. The Subway cinematic universe.
Flavorless, old, rubbery.
Yeah, he's listing out all the Avengers.
The bread had so much sugar content that in the UK, they categorized it as cake. They started testing the tuna and actually found out that the tuna had so little tuna in it, it couldn't even be qualified as being called tuna. So that's what happens when you franchise out and you change your company, much like what happened with others like McDonald's, okay? So today, for the first time in 8 years, I'm having Subway again. The last time I had it was 2017, and I wasn't very impressed, okay? I'm doing 3 different sandwiches today and the footlong cookie.
Oh my God, Cat's been hungry. Look at all this. 3 sandwiches and a foot-long cookie. Someone is consuming all of this, you bet. And it's going to be glorious. I wish I was there to witness.
So what we have here is a tuna with lettuce, tomato, and pickles, American cheese on white with salt and pepper. This is what my mom used to get back in the day. We're going to see if their tuna in 2025 is any good. I've also got 2 others, but they didn't label them. How nice of them to put nice color-coded stickers, but then not write what they are on there, so I have no idea. I mean, great work there. They did do it on the tuna, see? But they failed to write on the other 2. One of them the new hot honey cake.
They failed to write. Okay, now we already got points down. So this is going to get bad. We might be looking at a 0 out of 10 on the DSP Tries It meter, which is it's a very complicated system with many mechanisms.
which is supposed to have double Monterey Jack cheese, among other things on it, and the hot honey, new topping and sriracha sauce. The other one is supposed to be a cold cut combo, that is going to have like a lot of veggies plus like salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar. Also, I got all 3 breads. So the tuna's on white. The cold cut is supposed to be on the Italian, like urban cheese, and the chicken is supposed to be on whole wheat. So we're trying all the breads. We're trying 3 completely different kinds of sandwich, and I got the foot-long cookie. Foot-long cookie. I kind of want to see what this looks like before I even open the subs. I want to see what the hell the foot-long cookie is. Okay.
I have to say, I appreciate the multiple angles. Now I understand the vision. Look at how complex this whole setup is. He has 2 cameras. Camera 1, obviously the main camera, pointing at the food. You need to see the food in excellent quality. Camera 2, pointing at him holding the food. That's also important because you need to see him devour the food. This is how professionals do it. And that's the reason why the King's tax, as you can see, is $238. What's going on YouTube?
Let's find out. I'm shocked they make this. This is so stupid. Foot-long cookie. It was either between this or the foot-long Doritos nachos. But people said they wanted...
I can't believe I was just sitting around after work, not doing anything and enjoying my day. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to see DSP have a mental breakdown over a sandwich. So we're here now. Let's just keep going.
Okay, so here's what it looks like.
I realized we have like 45 minutes left of the video.
What the hell? What the?
Oh my God.
What is that? Oh my God. That is not correct. Look at what they gave me. What is that?
Oh my God, he's already pissed off. He hates this. This is 4 minutes in. It's only going to get worse because he's already biased that this is going to be trash. And he expected it to be trash anyway. So now it's like double trash expectations. He could be biting the highest level sandwich that exists and he's going to think it sucks. It's over.
Be chocolate chip? Does that look like a chocolate chip cookie to you? What? What the hell? I am speechless. What is that?
Well, he expected this. People are going to clip this for TikTok. Streamer opens Subway cookie to find that it probably looks like the regular Subway cookie that is like this. Oh, that wouldn't get many views on TikTok. Maybe if he was bad at video games again, those get a lot of views.
It's supposed to be a chocolate chip cookie. What the hell? Look, it's like...
Whoa, you guys see this? Look. But that's the cool thing about the 2 cameras. Now when he says look, you can actually see. So that's great.
It's gooey.
This is the evolution in streaming. He needs more cameras. We need to see everything. We need to see him looking at the TV and the TV itself. On top of the direct capture. We need to have that. So we can get like a hybrid experience. That's going to be his new word, a hybrid experience. Between old Phil, which is like 2009 camcorder, and DSP in the modern day. We should get that. This is going to be the next. He's going to make a separate channel for those.
Cooked. I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding. It's raw. It's completely raw in the middle. What the hell?
Send it back. 86 it. Gordon Ramsay has spoken.
Here. Does that look like a foot-long chocolate chip cookie to you? Like, what is that supposed to be? What does it even look like? I don't even know what you would... Someone said a devil dog. Yeah, I don't know what it is. A piece fell. Where did it go? I heard a piece fall, but I don't see it.
And now we get a derailment because he dropped a piece of the brownie, the cookie.
Fell, right?
But why is he taking a bite out of the piece that fell? You got plenty of whatever this is left that didn't fall. What? Oh my God, he's being a DSP on top of already being annoyed. Like he's being extra annoyed for no reason. I think he thinks that this is going to get him views. Seeing how this video is called the worst food ever, do not eat it. Do not eat it. DSP tries at episode 215. So yeah, it's kind of the vintage DSP clickbait. And he also made a tweet about it. So now it would be a nice time to go on Twitter. And if you go on Twitter for anything, It's either DSP tweets or Kanye tweets. So they call me DSP. And it says, the king is ripping and tearing. That's fantastic. Here we have, hey, at Subway. And he tweeted this 9 hours ago, which I don't know what kind of his time was. But it was past midnight, I'm pretty sure. In the 15 years I've made DSP Tries It, you officially have the distinction of the worst food I've ever tried. Wait, this is a spoiler. We should have watched it in the end when he actually gives it a rating. And I used to live 1 block away from the original Pete's Subs location that started your entire company. Why is he making it personal? He's trying to make it like a personal grudge with the sandwich shop? An actual sandwich shop. Is this like a Curb Your Enthusiasm moment? Is this a spite store? Because it's his sandwich shop that doesn't even make sandwiches. It makes like shitty Let's Plays against an actual sandwich shop. Because what, he's jealous? Or back in the day, the sandwich shop was small and now it's big. And their content is bad. I don't know. Maybe they talk shit about him. Or they told him to get a job or something. I don't know. Let's go back to this video. There's a lot of it left. But yeah, he's trying to start an actual personal beef based on where he was living at some point. And now we just get clown reactions.
Right.
We're fishing for clips.
It is extremely sweet. It tastes like pure sugar. Seriously. Hold on a second. Oh, great. And my thing fell over. There we go.
Come on, man. You were supposed to be raging right now. You're supposed to be molding, not just fucking around.
It tastes like pure...
God damn you, Dark Side Phil. You had the opportunity to rage and get clips and get, like, I don't know, Stuttering Craig to make fun of you again or something. And instead, you just dropped your stream deck.
Really? So the T Zygote says that's not the footlong cookie. That's a footlong Oreo. I didn't order a footlong Oreo. The footlong Oreo is not even on their menu. So I didn't even know this existed.
And now I'm sure somebody looked this up and was like, look, Phil said this wasn't on the menu, and it is.
This is supposed to be a footlong
I'm sure somebody did that.
Oreo. I didn't ask for that. Well, I guess we're going to try it after the fact. But that's awful. That looks absolutely disgusting. It doesn't look like a cookie at all. It looks like a giant turd with a smear of like...
Of course, it's I thought it would just be one scat joke, but instead there were 2, and one of them was specifically about birds, which gets extra points on the DSP Tries It scale.
Middle. Like, that's what it looks like. Why would I eat this? And why would I order this? I wanted a chocolate chip cookie. Wow. Well, we're going to get to that later. For the record, it is warm. It probably won't be warm by the time I get to it. It is warm, but that's absolutely terrible. Okay. Wow. That's not a good start. All right, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's start with the tuna. Oops. Let's start with the tuna salad. I don't know. I mean, the tuna salad used to be good, honestly. But I guess what happened is...
He's wasting so much time not eating the food. Let's skip to the part where he eats it. The good part.
Here, you know what?
Can you switch the camera when you eat it, when you put it in your mouth? So we can see you put it in your mouth in HD.
By itself.
Let me taste. Why is he tasting all the stuff that falls out? You need to taste every individual ingredient to judge if it's spicy, if it's seasoned well, if it's greasy, if it's robust, if it's tangy. It's very complicated. It's a complicated business. That's why he needs 2 cameras.
All right, I'm going in. For the record, you couldn't get it toasted back in the day. They didn't have toaster ovens or anything. It was just the bread was so good because it was freshly made down the street at the bakery. The bread was good. You didn't need to have a toasty flavor on it.
Yeah, the good old days in the 60s. Back in the 60s. And here we go. There we go. This looks like a robust bite. He can't say this is bad. You can't look like this when you're eating something and tell me it's bad. Look at this. I don't even know what to say about this. It's just this guy eating. Are we going to get an opinion? No, he needed to eat half the sandwich in 2 bites.
The entire first 2 bites, I can taste pickles. I taste the bread. That's about it. I don't taste any tuna at all. I have zero
tuna.
flavor of the tuna. It looks like all the tuna got crushed to the side of the sandwich.
Oh no, that's just bad sandwich making skills. I still can't get over that sandwich shop man is beefing with a sandwich shop. Come on. It's just so ironic.
I don't taste any tuna.
Nope, their sandwich shop, their sandwiches are bad. Mine are meaningful, even though I don't even make sandwiches.
Where's the tuna? I see all veggies on bread. Do you see any tuna on there?
I don't see it. You need a third camera to zoom in. We need a micro camera.
It's all on the edge of the sandwich here.
Yeah, can we get a microscope on this? A satellite?
There's no tuna in
Let's get a zoom in.
Every bite is bread and veggies.
Let's get AI generated whatever this sandwich is. We need to inspect it.
Decide and try to get some tuna.
All right, go get it, champ. I think people are very annoyed at watching him eat because while he's eating, there's literally nothing else going on. So you kind of have to sit there in silence and watch this guy eat for like a minute and wait for him to say something. And by the time he says something, you don't even care anymore because you've just been watching him munch some fucking sandwiches for the last minute. I don't know how other people do it. I guess they have more interesting stuff going on, or they eat a little bit and then tell you what they think about it, and then they don't finish the whole thing.
I'm not even kidding you. Except for the bite on the side here, this could be a veggie sandwich. I can't taste it.
Zero tuna confirmed. They were trying to scam him. They were intentionally saving up the tuna.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you might even say that.
It tastes like standard tuna salad.
Everything is a conspiracy against him. It's not just a bad sandwich, it's a terrorist act. It's a hate crime against Phil.
Like nothing special. I don't taste any cheese.
Zero cheese.
All I taste is pickles and bread, and then when I bite the side, I taste some tuna. Here's the thing. I think I like the bread.
This could also be, and I just want to say, I don't think it's this, but it would be really funny in a really DSP thing if it was this. It would be one of those things when DSP is already convinced that something's going to be bad to the point where he just goes out of his way to lie. So imagine that there was actually a bunch of tuna in this sandwich, and it was like a really good sandwich. But he was so pissed off at the cookie or the brownie or whatever that was, so he decided, you know what? I'm going to fucking rage at them, and nothing's going to stop me. I'm just going to say it's the worst sandwich ever. Again, I'm not saying he's doing this. I think he's genuinely just a pretentious baby man, and he expects this fast food to be some high-class meal.
Chewy but crispy on the outside, and actually tastes like bread. For a while, their Subway bread was pretty poor. This actually tastes pretty good. But I didn't order a bread and veggie sandwich, so I've eaten half of it. I feel like I've had maybe 2 bites with tuna flavor in it. This is pathetic. If you're going to tuna sub, it should have a lot of tuna on it. It's not. It's just a tiny bit on the edges, none on the actual sandwich. That's pathetic. Now, perhaps your Subway, because remember, they're a franchise, right? Maybe if you go to your local Subway, they'll actually give you tuna on your tuna sandwich, and then it'll be good. Like, hence, when you order something as the main ingredient of a sandwich, you expect...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're there while they're making it, you can tell them to put the tuna and watch them put the tuna on. I guess that's what they might also be doing, because it's like a takeaway sandwich, so they just put in whatever they want. I don't really know. I just don't really care. I don't think it's a big deal.
That ingredient to actually be present on the sandwich. But they did an awful job. So I don't know, man. That's 2 for 2. First, the wrong cookie entirely. I did not order Oreo, so that's wrong. And then the tuna has almost no tuna on it. And I can't taste any tuna when I bite it. Great. Not a great start at all. Okay? All right, continuing on. Let's rotate around here. I'll get the tuna out of the way.
All right, I had to pause the recording because there was some technical issues. But that's the cool thing about not being live. I don't have to do this live. It's so much fun.
I'd love to tell you what this
This could have totally been a stream, though.
is, but I have no idea. They didn't label it. They put a sticker on it.
And this is the anonymous sandwich. You get what they gave you. Enjoy.
Or cold cut on there. Must be too difficult. All right, so let's see what this is together. I have no idea. Ready?
Let's see what hides behind sandwich number 2. And And come on, man, get to it.
This is the cold cut combo. I know
The
because
cold
I
cut
ordered the
combo. There you
Italian
go.
Urban cheese.
The Italian urban cheese. Yeah, the urban cheese.
For the cold
This
cut
is dark cheese.
combo, and I ordered it with salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar, and a bunch of veggies, including lettuce and tomato, green peppers, and jalapenos. That's what I ordered. I can see an onion. I see a jalapeno. I do see a tomato sticking out there. Looks like a jalapeno had fallen off. Let's taste a jalapeno. It's the incredibly hot and spicy kind with absolutely no flavor but heat.
Oh my god, he's being a baby man over a piece of fucking jalapeno. No,
It's tangy at all.
stop it.
Pure spice. Holy shit.
Maybe just try eating the sandwich.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hot. The jalapeno is way too hot. Holy shit, man. All right. So, cold cut combo. All right. It's supposed to have tomato,
Yeah, this is definitely getting sped up.
ham, bologna, and a third meat, but I forget what the third meat is.
The third meat, the anonymous meat. They had to label it. Why didn't they label it?
Tomato, a ton of jalapeno. I ordered green peppers. I see a few green peppers. The jalapenos are going to overwhelm any flavor on this sandwich because they put far too many. As you can see, the cold cuts are literally smashed into the top piece of bread, and there's so few, it's actually the least ingredient in the sandwich. There's almost no cold cuts on here. You see that, right? There's almost no meat at all. So what are the chances with all this stuff that I'm going to taste the cold cut? What do you think?
It's
So let's go ahead and try the cold cut
15%. I don't know.
on the Italian.
I don't think he will. He already convinced himself because he knows better than the what the future is gonna show him. Like he already knows that it's bad because it's Subway and they have bad sandwiches.
Cheese bread.
This is the most spiteful review I've ever seen. It's like they did something. Did they kidnap his family or something? Subway? Did Subway do something to him? Did Jared do something to him? Why is he so spiteful? And I don't expect these sandwiches to be anything great, but the worst food ever, do not eat it. Come on.
The bread is stale. I can tell the first bite. The bread is dry and stale. Eat fresh. Very good.
Epic. I'm gonna speed this up. Let's see him munch
I taste no meat whatsoever.
in super
All I taste is
super
bread. I taste the
speed.
cheese on the bread. I don't taste
No
salt,
meat.
pepper, oil, and vinegar at all.
But he already told you he wasn't gonna taste any meat before he even tasted it, and then was like, "Yo, I was right. I told you so." Subway.
It's a very dry sandwich. Very dry. I literally only taste bread. I don't even taste the veggie. I taste maybe crunchiness, a little bit of the veggie when I bite. I don't taste the veggie.
Yeah, let's skip to the part where he's just done with this, because this is just the same thing over and over again. Oh my God, the bread is bad.
It's ridiculous. I'm gonna eat the cookie. Don't worry. I haven't eaten it yet, but it just looks so bad. It's like, man, you're cringing to if you want to eat it, right?
Really? No, I don't think this guy, who's had so many mediocre fast food burgers and sandwiches and everything, I don't think this guy has the palate of somebody who really can appreciate good food. I think he has mostly eaten a bunch of trash for most of his life. So I don't know. I don't really trust his opinion. That's kind of what I'm saying. Maybe the sandwiches are fucking terrible. Maybe they are really bad. We'll never know, because DSP is not reliable at all. Which is great because he makes reviews, which is something that you should be reliable in.
It's a turkey-based salami. It's also flavorless. Wow.
Yeah, should have got the vegan option.
One to go.
Italian vegan sandwich.
All right, but there's not enough on the sandwich. Here, the ham and the bologna do have flavor, but there's so little on the sandwich, all you can taste is the bread and one veggie. That's it. So, two sandwiches completely wrong. Not how you should make them whatsoever. All right, on to the third. So this one will be interesting for two reasons. Number one,
Oh my god, the most interesting sandwich. And shout out to the paper
This
plates.
is a new offering. The hot
Paper plates are excellent.
Okay, they've just added the hot honey condiment to their menu. So we don't know what this
Hot honey. Okay, this is gonna be too hot.
is. Okay.
Or not hot enough.
It's supposed to be hot,
Or too liquidy or too soggy.
hot honey, sriracha, mayo, lettuce, tomato, I think onion, and some double Monterey cheese.
Yeah, put some poop on top.
The kind that they put in the mold to make it look like a chicken breast.
Yes, that's same poop.
I want to see what their new rotisserie chicken tastes like, okay?
Don't make me spoil it for you.
Now, to be fair, that last cold cut combo sandwich was spicy and my nose is stuffed now. I'm going to pause the recording, go blow my nose.
Oh, you can't be
I
serious.
want to be able to taste this,
We
okay?
got a nose blowing ceremony first, but look, like a true professional, he just skipped to the good part.
I'm ready.
Those people that watch them live on stream, those are the real victims.
Ready to go. This is the hot honey chicken.
Okay, this is getting skipped. Let's watch him eat the food. My favorite part.
This is the hot honey chicken.
Oh my
Juicy
god,
chicken.
it looks like the insides of a
Was
sandwich.
put on the top again.
Why don't you just eat it and tell me what it tastes like and how it tastes like? Why do we have to open it?
Have you ever heard of a sandwich where you put
Because, like, when you start staring into it, it looks nasty. And any way it is, if you just open it up and look inside, looks nasty.
the meat on the top half and you put all of the condiments and the veggies on the bottom half? Aren't they supposed to be toppings, meaning you're topping the meat? Why at Subway do they put the meat on the top half? Are they stupid? Like, are they
Maybe.
slow?
Are they?
How do you-
If they were slow, you would probably love them.
Not even understand the premise of how to
They would probably be giving you money.
build a sandwich when your job is to build a sandwich.
Imagine walking into a sandwich shop.
Anyway, so
Yeah, anyway.
the chicken right here.
Let's not go there.
Wow, it has flavor. That tiny piece of chicken I just ate had more flavor than the last 3 grilled chicken subs I had years ago at Subway.
That's
It actually does
insane.
have chicken flavor. Okay, they take this insanely long onion out because it's dangling here. Let me get that off. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna be fair. Okay,
He's talking about it like he's gonna be eating
it
poison.
is the hot.
This is like one of those guys that goes to like Indonesia and eats like cow testicles or intestines or something. That's what they say. And this guy in America is eating a sandwich, and it's like, oh my god, you guys, I'm about to try it. I don't know what it's gonna taste like.
From Subway is any good? Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. Dangly veggies are
All right.
annoying on a sandwich.
What? He's keeping us in anticipation.
Oh man,
This
you
is
know what?
intense. It's directed by Hitchcock.
Hold on. I'm just gonna eat this on the plate. This is
Yeah, okay. I think this is your fault. I think this is your fault.
with the papers. Okay.
Just wrap a paper around the bottom half so it can't fall off, and then just eat it like a sandwich. Like sandwiches should be, like a thing. Come on, sandwich veteran.
Crumbs everywhere here now. Oh my god.
Oh my god, in crumbs. This guy is such a noob.
This is, man. If I eat a sandwich, I want to be covered in my food. Okay.
But this is bread, man. What do you want to happen? Just put it in a blender first and eat it. Drink it. Fuck you.
Hot honey chicken from Subway.
All right, this one was bad. This one was bad. Not even the bite wasn't robust.
The first bite, all bread and crunchiness. You know what they call it? Sub crunch. I think it's their
Oh,
own
Sub
custom-made
Crunch.
crunchies they put on a sandwich now.
The custom made crunch.
So they have it on here. It's called Sub Crunch. So I
Oh.
tasted bread and Sub Crunch, and I tasted the sweet honey.
There's science behind all of this, and he knows all of it.
And it does have a little bit of spice to it. The honey tastes pretty good. but I got no meat. Let's try another bite.
0 meat the first time. He's been having meat deficiency from all these sandwiches. Not a single one of them had the satisfactory amount of meat. He needs more meat. Give him the meat. And Cat's gonna eat leftovers. Or maybe Cat got like 5 sandwiches.
Still no meat whatsoever. The meat will come on the third bite. As you can see, there's actually meat now. The first 2 bites entirely were bread. So now let's see what the actual sandwich tastes like.
Okay, now this one is for real. Say something, man. Come on. We can't just sit here and watch you make expressions that are not even like telling expressions. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, speak. Oh no, he's gonna eat more. Stop eating. You should have an opinion by now. You ate almost a whole sandwich.
So the sub crunch is basically tiny like pieces of broken down corn chips. Think
You said this the first time.
Fritos. Remember Fritos?
Remember Fritos? It's from the old country.
Crumbs of Fritos on your sandwich. All you taste is a tiny bit of corn chip. It doesn't really add anything to the sandwich. Like, yeah, it's giving it a crunchy texture, but I don't necessarily think the sandwich needs it.
Yeah, unnecessary crunch. That's definitely definitely bad.
And the two sauces,
You don't want too much crunch.
honey. It's hot, but it's not as hot as those jalapenos. It is spicy though. Okay? There's a lot of sauce on the sandwich too. But this would be better without the sub crunch. I keep getting it stuck in my teeth. I'm like crunching. It's like eating breakfast cereal on a sandwich. That's what it feels like. I'm eating breakfast cereal. I put.
All right, we got that. Let's skip to after this. I guess he's gonna eat the cookie, which is something that he's never done. He doesn't eat the cookie. Never gets cookie.
Says,
So this is gonna be a new experience for him.
not me. All right, you ready? So first,
I don't know. If you're drunk as fuck, you're eating this at once, and you don't even care what's inside of that. You just eat it. Eat it.
I'm gonna break off. Oh God, the center is rubbery.
Oh my god! It's like a marshmallow.
Oh my God.
It's a marshmallow.
So it's supposed to be like gooey filling, but that white stuff
Gooey
is
filling.
like chewy rubber. It's stretchy as shit. It's like crazy cheese or something. All right.
Yeah, they should have called this the cream pie.
You're right.
This is definitely sus.
Here we go.
It's going into his guts. Oh no. Oh, this is getting a -10. It's overwhelmingly sweet. There's no fucking flavor. All I can taste is sugar. Subway, you fucked me.
Oh,
He's gonna snake Subway. He's gonna send him like a bomb in the mail.
so dry.
He's gonna send him a letter.
Oh my God. It is so dry. It's like I put a mouthful of sand in my mouth. What the? Oh. Oh my God.
And now we get clown mode. Maybe this is bad. This looks pretty bad. I wouldn't pay money for this. If DSP would pay for it, I would eat it. I would eat it.
That they put on the center.
But I'm not paying for this.
He crumbles?
But DSP didn't pay for this anyways. The Dents did. So it doesn't even matter. And I guess he does these like every week now. It used to be kind of special for him to shove food in his mouth. And by special, I mean like really bad. Of course, not that it was enjoyable. But now he just regularly, let's just eat fast food here. And we do this.
The rest of it uncooked.
I don't really know why he keeps doing these. I guess because it's easy. Because it's something that everybody can do and he's good at, which is eating. And talking about it as if he's super intelligent and knows so much about eating food.
and unfinished. This needed, if this is supposed to be a cookie, this needed more time to solidify. Instead, it's like an insanely dry brownie. Seriously, it's so bad.
Okay, so let's skip to the promo. I think it starts here. Yeah. He starts, and I guess for the next, like, what, 15 minutes? He goes balls to the wall, off the rails, inside the sandwich shop, and he just...
For
something else.
Years, this abomination, this abortion of American cuisine, this is officially the worst thing I have ever eaten on DSP Tries It.
And he looks at the camera as if it's like the worst thing ever. Oh my god, no. Did you guys hear? DSP just reviewed the worst thing he's ever tried. This is like when the Costco guys do something like this. If they're still around. This reference is going to age very badly if it already hasn't. But yeah, the Costco guys like, oh, we have the new chicken bake from Costco. And there's like 10 million comments.
Thing.
He thinks this is what it's going to be like. But there's like 17 comments. And they're making fun of him.
Ever eaten on DSP Tries It. This is absolutely disgusting. It's uncooked, dry, not chocolate chip like I ordered. It's not Oreo filling. It's like stretchy paste, caulking toothpaste. It tastes awful. It looks awful. And you want to know the worst part? This is $7.
Wow, you got scammed, DSP.
$7.
How did it look on the website? It can't look like this.
Oh, it's backwards. 7. No, that's back. 7. The number 7.
Yeah, you're not funny.
That's insane. Who would eat it? Who would buy it? Why would you sell it?
Well, you, and so people like you can buy it.
How could you work at the company that makes it?
Because they pay money, I guess.
What is wrong with people?
And I guess I don't think the person selling those at Subway or warming them up or whatever, I don't think it's up to them.
What is wrong?
If this is going to be like a good cookie or not, I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah, this looks good, doesn't it? What a great picture.
And now it just looks like a black dick going into his mouth. He had to do this. He had to do the thing. And showing the rat teeth.
Sure.
Very nice.
Disgusting.
That's epic. Whoa, this DSP Tries It has everything.
I can't believe how bad it is. This is supposed to be a cookie. It's not cooked.
It's raw.
It's not a cookie in any way, shape, or form. Look at it. Just look at it as I stretch it. Look what happens.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Cookie to you?
You really don't have to do that. Now we're just like hamming it up. Now it's just a clown show. Because you shouldn't be that intense over a Subway cookie. Just say that your day is ruined and move on.
They should 100% be ashamed of themselves. They owe everyone they sell this a refund. And
everyone ask for a refund for this.
Probably a hospital visit paid for them to pump their guts afterward. Can you imagine what it would be like if you actually ate this? How sick you'd probably get? This is insane. I literally can't believe it.
You would get sick and go to the hospital from this.
Or sold for consumption. I'm not even going to take that back out. I'm sorry. That's like...
Oh my god, he turns into a Facebook mom. Over fucking Subway cookie.
You ever saw that?
This is worse than the Chiking sandwich. Because with the Chiking, at least you could see, like on the photo, that it looked pretty fucked up. And then he complained about it being inedible. In those things, he ate all of them. And it's still like magnitudes worse. He's personally insulted because he used to live close to where the place was originally, the original place, before it shut down 10 years before he was born.
Old series,
yes.
Faces of Death? Like, that's one of the faces.
It's a very deep personal connection.
Right there. You eat that, you're done. You're a goner. Bury me now. Who would eat that? What the hell, man? I'm actually pissed. Now, you see how many episodes I've done of DSP Tries It since I started this show again back in the fall, right? Have I gotten angry like this? And I'm actually legitimately upset. I'm actually getting heated. Because
He's
that is
heated.
disgusting. That is
Because he
offensive
couldn't eat
that
it.
they sell that. And the funny part is, do you really think it's
Why is DSP pretending to be this pro-consumer person? He falls for all the fucking scams. He buys everything off Amazon. He buys the premium pass, the deluxe edition, the pre-order, the microtransaction. He has contributed more to things getting worse, so much more than he has actually contributed to anything getting better.
clean? Do you really think this is fresh? No, you know that the Subway's probably fucking terrible. All the ingredients are old. This is probably outdated dough that's expired and shit. It's so nasty. Not even fit for a dog. I wouldn't give this to my dog unless I was trying to put it down.
Well, oh, he really thought this was a huge joke. He thought this was the one that's gonna get clipped and be like, "Oh my god, you guys! I know you think DSP's a loser because he jerked off and he's begging for money and he's terrible at video games and he lied about mobile games and all that bullshit." But he had like one funny joke when he was overreacting about a Subway sandwich. I have to give it to him. This one has to go viral.
It's so nasty. Not even fit for a dog. I wouldn't give this to my dog unless I was trying to put it down.
Whoa. We needed some sound effects. We needed the Review Tech USA soundboard on this. The applause.
I told you it's not on.
Matter of fact, I'm going to do it now because it's just so tempting.
That is offensive that they sell that. And the funny part is, do you really think it's clean? Do you really think this is fresh? No, you know that this is probably fucking terrible. All the ingredients are old. This is probably outdated dough that's expired and shit. It's so nasty. Not even fit for a dog. I wouldn't give this to my dog unless I was trying to put it down.
Whoa. Yeah, there was kind of a delay in the applause. I guess, well, I have to give it to you. There was a delay in the applause, but the audience is pretty slow. So it just takes a while. It was a really funny, clever joke.
Be able to order that. I ordered the chocolate chip footlong cookie, and they gave me this abomination of Oreo, whatever the hell it is. It's disgusting. I didn't want that.
Okay, how are we gonna stretch out this rant to be like 12 minutes longer? How can we do this? A bunch of stalling. Maybe he's gonna shout out some tips.
Well,
and then get angry again.
I'm going to take a few more bites of the other sandwiches, which at least were edible. I'm not even going to have more of the chicken. I'm going to maybe have another bite of tuna and another bite of the cold cut combo. And then I'm going to tell you my thoughts. By the way,
oh my god, it's greasy.
It went through the
Are you sure that's just not your grease?
The actual paper. It's gone through the paper onto my mat here.
Oh my god.
On my desk.
It's extreme grease.
So now it has oil on the mat of my desk. It seeped through the bottom of the paper. Wow.
Wow.
So I don't get it all over my hand. Now, which one was this?
Yeah, so I found out that this is how we're gonna stretch it out. This is what we're gonna do. In between raging. So let's go back. Oh, he's gonna keep eating the sandwich. Why?
A bite or two.
Let's just eat more. I guess he's hungry. But it is the worst food ever. But he just keeps eating it. Oh my god, you guys, this sucks so bad. Let me have some more. Blech.
That needs double the meat to even have meat flavor. There's so little on there. That needs double that amount of meat to have a taste of meat on it.
Who is pinging me on Discord? I'll fucking kill you.
The biggest joke is the price, which I'm going to tell you in a moment when I have a little bit more tuna. Then I'm going to tell you the price and actually grade everything.
All right, this is getting closed. I got carried away listening to this guy actually not doing anything. I was trying to reverse engineer this and figure out how he's stalling so hard. Because this is, you're actively trying not to be entertaining. Or you think this is already entertaining of you just sitting around. Okay, yeah, just let's get over this. Let's finish with the eating. Let's get to the crash out. Okay, here it is. He knows this is going to be a serious dramatic segment. so he's gonna be in like a theatrical mood.
Not enough tuna. If it had more tuna flavor, it would be good. But there's almost no tuna flavor. They crush all the tuna to the side of the sandwich because they don't know how to make a sandwich. The tuna, for me, gets a 1.5 out of 5.
This is terrible. This is one of the worst of all time. 1.5 out of 5. Subway should close down right now. Eternally. It should be gone.
Rating of the tuna.
We should go back in time and prevent it from ever happening. Because this is 1.5 on the DSP tries it scale. That's something else.
Tuna salad sandwich at Subway. 1.5 out of 5. And that's made the same way that my mom used to get it when I was a kid. Couldn't taste the cheese. Couldn't taste the lettuce. Couldn't taste the tomato. Oh, literally all I tasted was pickles and bread.
Yeah, people have to get fired over this. Heads will roll over this because he is going to go on Twitter and he's going to tag the Subway account and tell them that he grew up next to the original Subway place, and then they're not going to acknowledge him like everybody else.
And then when I ate to the side and got some tuna, it was all right. 1.5 out of 5. The cold cook combo. Yikes.
Oh my God.
Can't taste the meat.
1.34. Or somewhere between a 1.31 and 1.34. This is what I feel like. As a connoisseur of DSP tries it. I think I've learned the metrics enough to know the rating of this one.
Literally 3 thin slices of meat on the sandwich. Terrible. Didn't even know there was salami on there because I never even got a hint of salami. I did taste some ham and I tasted some bologna. I never tasted any salami, so that's got to be some of the worst salami they've ever had or sold. All bread, all veggies. The jalapenos are way too hot. They shouldn't put those kind of
Way too
jalapenos on
hot.
a sandwich because it overpowers everything.
Should have put the medium rare jalapenos. What were they fucking thinking? Or is this a professional sandwich shop or not? This guy's been in business for over 15 years. And this is what you give him? This is what you deliver to his door, to his castle, to his chambers?
Else, especially when you don't put enough meat on it.
And he didn't have enough meat?
I give
Try harder next time. Put more meat.
the cold cook combo a 1 out of 5. 1
A 1. A 1. Oh my God.
out of 5.
This is extreme.
Okay.
I'm about to lose my shit right now. I'm barely containing it.
The hot honey chicken.
It's from the sandwich.
My favorite thing out of everything that we just ate. Well, couldn't taste the cheese. I don't know if it was on there. I didn't see it, so I think they might have left my cheese off. Too much sauce because
They scammed him for the cheese. That's hashtag justice for DSP's cheese.
it made the bread mushy.
I wish, you know what? I wish that people would treat things as importantly as he wants us to treat it. So I wish people would actually pretend to like want justice for DSP and rile up and I don't know, I guess do nothing. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to tweet at Subway? I guess you could like hashtag justice for DSP.
Made the bread
Because he was mistreated. You have to agree. Even if you're the biggest A-log, you hate him, you want him to burn in a furnace, you have to admit he was mistreated by Subway. Subway disrespected him like no one else could, and they have to pay. They have to pay.
you know,
Even though they probably won't, and they will completely ignore him. But that's a bad thing. You should be mad.
fall apart. And on top of that, the Subway Crunch is terrible for a sandwich. It's like, like putting cereal pieces or broken Fritos on a sandwich. I appreciate that they're trying to give texture to the sandwich, which otherwise might be mushy, but it ruined the flavor of the chicken. You couldn't taste anything but corn chips when you were getting the Sub Crunch in your mouth. So it's not horrible.
That's
It's
unacceptable.
barely edible. It's a 2 out of 5.
It's a 2 out of 5. This is the highest rated so far. Oh my God. Wait until we get to the cookie. The cookie is just going to be next level bad.
Footlong cookie.
Yeah, man. Look
Oreo
at
or
it.
chocolate chip or whatever it's supposed to be
He's going right in the trash.
is literally the worst thing I've ever eaten on DSP Tries It. It's so bad. It's so toxic. It's so disgusting.
If it's so toxic, it's going to make him more powerful. He should eat the whole thing and be like, Toxic Man.
I'm not even going to give it any score at all. It
Oh my God, that's like what Fantano did with the Kanye album. He called it unreviewable, and then he reviewed it anyways in a very like man-child like approach.
doesn't deserve.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna give this a score because it's so bad. It's like a 0, or not even like a 0. It's a minus a million billion.
Any point.
And I'm not even gonna talk about it, even though I've been talking about it for a long time. Okay? Yeah.
Pointage, because no human should consume this. What should happen right now?
You know, Cat's gonna eat the rest of it after this video is finished filming. You know that. You know that. Cat's gonna be like, "Oh, what is this, Phil?" I don't have a cat impression. And then Phil's gonna be like, "Oh my God, this is so toxic and fucking disgusting. You're gonna fucking hate it. But I'm gonna throw it out anyway. So if you wanna try it, if you like it, you can just eat it." And then Cat was like, "Oh, I like this. Yummy."
Is the health
I
department
need to have a cat impression. I need it.
should go to every subway?
Okay, now we start with the promo. This is where the promo begins. Actually, it began when he lifted it up. Yeah, this is it. This is it. And he almost like I told you it was gonna be super theatrical because he loves doing these. It's like a wrestling promo. He's just like super like really bad at it. And nothing happens afterwards. Because that's the thing about the wrestling promo. It always builds up to something. Like, unless it's like AEW. So you have a promo, and that hypes up something else that's going to happen. Someone's going to respond to this. And it doesn't work when you call out fucking Subway sandwiches, and then nobody responds. Or you get like an AI-generated automated message on Twitter. That doesn't work. So you kind of look like a bitch. But anyways, let's dive in. This is the Subway promo.
Whether it's Oreo or chocolate chip or whatever it's supposed to be, is literally the worst thing I've ever eaten on DSP Tries It. It's so bad. It's so toxic. It's so disgusting. I'm not even going to give it any score at all. It doesn't deserve any pointage because no human should consume this. What should happen right now is the health department should go to every subway, storm down the doors, run right into that kitchen, and demand to see the dough and grab it and confiscate it and burn it. That's what should happen.
He wants genocide for the dough. All total dough death. That's what he wants. TDD. He wants all the dough to be put down.
Not
That's a very Pigler moment here. Mr. Agdolf.
eat it.
I'm getting flashbacks to the 6 million. Obviously the interesting number.
Burn it.
Burn it.
Storm down the doors, run right into that kitchen, and demand to see the dough and grab
I
it
want to see the dough. Are you hiding dough under the floorboards, mister?
and burn it.
Burn it.
That's what should happen. Humans should not ever eat this. That is one of the most vile things I've ever seen in my life. Don't buy it. Don't get it. That is absolutely disgusting. If Subway actually wrote me a personal apology for how bad this is,
They won't do it.
I still wouldn't forgive them. Because how many
Are you this like actually personally insulted by a bad sandwich that you wouldn't forgive them if the big company apologized to you? Like you're so personally offended. Are you this soft? You this much of a bitch? You get owned by a sandwich? A sandwich? Not even one. This is the second sandwich that lives rent-free in his head. Come on, man.
people have eaten this?
You should get over this. Sure, it's a bad sandwich. Maybe it was really bad. Just make your video, say it's like a 0 out of 10, and then move on.
I legit can't believe how bad this is. I was expecting bad performance. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting to go into this DSP Tries It and be like, well, I'm not impressed, right? I wasn't expecting to actually get something that I feel can hurt people. And I think that could legit hurt people if you eat it. That might actually hurt your stomach and guts. Okay? So, 0, or maybe even negative, but I'll give it a 0 to be fair. 1, 1.5, and 2 out of 5. What great scores. By the way, you want to know the prices?
Oh my god, now we get to the real part. Is he gonna use this as a begging device? I'm sure probably he did at some point later in the stream. Probably not in this video, but that would be really fun. Okay, so you guys, please support, because this Subway just cost me like $150.
$7. The cold cook combo was $10. Yes, I'm not kidding. The tuna salad was 10 and change, so probably like $10.89. And ladies and gentlemen, that hot honey chicken was $12.
Oh my God. So much. So many dollars.
Anyone
It's more than 10 and even 11.
thinking rationally, go to Subway. You've got
I don't know, man, because you get to make the sandwich and you can put things that you like. Maybe, I don't know. Or ask the person if it's fresh. I don't know. You could go to Subway and have a good experience, or at least an experience that you would expect to have, like pretty decent. I've had Subway a couple times and it's been okay. It's been like a mid-range sandwich that you get to put like the ingredients.
Mike's. You've got
Definitely not worth it for like a 50-minute crash out, or at least like a 20-minute one.
Blimpie. You've got
I don't think it's that important. It's a sandwich.
Quiznos. You've got Jimmy John's. You've got Firehouse Subs. You've got Toho's.
Twitch subs.
Togo's. I think it's Togo.
Kick subs.
What's the other one?
Let's get some
One
subs.
too. That sells like those bullet things with all the sauces. I'm not even kidding you. There's like 10 other sandwich chains. 10 that I can count that are better than this, that aren't more expensive. Because that used to be the excuse that Subway was the cheap place, $5 footlongs. They don't have $5 footlongs anymore. Those were $10 minimum 6-inch subs. They used to say, eat fresh, it's healthy. There is nothing I just hate that was healthy. Nothing. I tried 3 sandwiches.
Bro, you just fell for the gimmick. Who goes to Subway and thinks, whoa, this is the healthy place? You know, the healthy place is the one with all the vegan people in it with the weird haircuts and all the tattoos. That's the healthy place. You just look for those people, or you just follow them around. You stalk those people. You stalk the hipsters in Seattle to find the healthy place. Or maybe you can just ask them. Just don't like commit any crimes. I guess you can find it. But Subway is definitely not the healthy place that healthy living people go. It's a fast food chain for sandwiches.
Nothing there is healthy at all. It was disgusting. You understand? It's old food. It's not fresh. It's disgusting. It's overpriced. Why would you eat at Subway?
Maybe I'm hungry and I'm feeling like Subway. Why would I eat at McDonald's? I know all of it is made out of fucking dogs and cats and some other shit and soy. I know that. It just feels good and it's toxic as fuck and it makes me make videos about hating on DSP. It powers my toxicity. That's why I like McDonald's. There you go.
And it's a shame. Why? I have history with Subway. I used to go to Pete Subs and get...
Oh, he has a history of Subway. Now he's like the Subway guy. People should rally behind him because he used to go to Pete's Subs, the place that, if you remember earlier on, closed down like 10 years before he was even born.
Amazing footlong Subway sandwiches that were absolutely gourmet style. This is what the company has become because they became fucking greedy. So greedy. Franchise, sell. Reduce the quality, make more money. Don't
A lot of good sound clips here. And before we get into this, yeah, let's just listen to the whole thing.
sell. Reduce the quality, make more money. Don't buy Subway. If you support health, if you support flavor, if you support value, if you support humanity.
Bro, can I just have a sandwich? Can I have a sandwich, Mr. Sandwich Shop Man? Can I just have a sandwich? I don't want it to be good or healthy. I'm just feeling a sandwich right now. I'm just feeling a sandwich.
You don't want to see human beings get ripped off.
And this guy has a bunch of fucking Hungry Man meals in his fridge, in his freezer, and all this stuff. Because he did that weird stream with Triple P where he showed everybody his freezer and his fridge. Like, this guy is talking about caring about humanity. This guy that doesn't even participate in humanity. Come on. This is the wrong messenger. And maybe Subway sucks ass. I'm just telling you, my experience has been generally pretty good. Or at least I didn't expect much and I didn't get much. So I guess I got what I wanted.
Off, don't buy Subway.
And he's just sparking out so hard. He's so mad about this.
There is no excuse
No excuse. If you buy Subway, burn them.
to go to this restaurant and this business.
It's really funny to see how quickly he becomes genocidal. Like, if this guy was in charge of anything, he would be ruining people's lives on a daily basis. Just like for fun. Just because it's cool and it's badass and it makes him look based.
And spend your money. There's literally not an excuse. Oh, mine's better than yours. Well, this is what everyone else is getting. Do you support that? Do you support this?
And he's mad at, like, imaginary people that don't know he exists or care about him.
Stop.
Stop it. Yeah, he's looking at a cookie and yelling stop. This man is a schizophrenic. Look at this.
Well, this is what everyone else is getting. Do you support that?
Do you support that?
This? Stop.
He's yelling at the cookie. Stop.
Stop spending money here, and guess what will happen? One of two things. Either they'll be forced to actually improve their product, which everyone would probably be happy with.
You can do the same thing with DSP. Just stop giving him money. And at some point, he's going to do more than sit around and make you watch him eat.
Or they'll go out of business, in which...
Or he's going to go out of business, which everybody wins. No more fucking DSP here complaining about a cookie being bad. It's going to be a mental break for him.
Case now, there's more market share for other better businesses to move in and take over. And no matter what, you win, because you get better food. But if you keep...
But why don't I just go to the better food place then? Why wouldn't I just do that? Like, literally. Because I can get better food by just going to the better food place.
Paying for these...
That I like more. But sometimes you guys know how it works. You're just walking around and you see a fucking Subway. And if you've ever had a Subway and liked it, you're like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling like a Subway. And then you just get one. You don't think about fucking health benefits or whatever. Or maybe you're one of the people that cares about that. Then you just wouldn't be eating at Subway, I guess. But yeah, it's just not that deep. But it is very funny. Because he made it funny. And it wasn't funny by itself. Like, Subway sandwiches are not inherently funny. Unless Review Bra is eating one. Because he's the GOAT and everything he does is funny, even if he doesn't want to.
Heard of a
He's just a funny guy.
meal.
But not this guy. He's not a funny guy intentionally. Even though he tried very hard this time. You have to appreciate that. Let's give a huge shout out to Phil for trying.
It will never go away. It will be persistent in the United States. Low quality, low flavor, low value food.
But he is this for streaming. He is just like literally this. And he is just projecting about his own business in the landscape of streaming. You know what? For once, his business in fucking sandwich shop analogy actually works. Compare him in the landscape of streaming to a sandwich shop in the landscape of sandwich shops. He's doing the same thing he's accusing everybody else of doing. Being greedy so it degrades your product, and in the end, you just sit here yelling about fucking burgers and Subway instead of doing what people show up for, which is fucking your video game shit that you build a career off of.
That people are too stupid to stop buying. It's not $5 footlong. It's not, oh, look, I'm Jared from Subway. Look how healthy and fresh I am.
But this was in like, what, 2010 or 2011? Jared from Subway?
None of that. It's all a lie. Doesn't exist. Stop with the brainwashing programming. I don't care if it's at your local corner. It's easy for you to eat there. Stop fucking eating there.
No, fuck you. I'm tired. I just went to work, bitch baby boy.
That's why people are getting sick. That's why people are
It's your fault people are getting sick. By people, I mean, like, I guess you're also responsible for Subway making people sick?
obese in the United States. They're eating this garbage. Yeah,
Wait, what? Obesity? Oh my god, wait.
sick. That's why people are obese in the United States. They're
That's why people are obese in the United States. Why is your wife obese, Phil? Is it because of Subway sandwiches? Oh.
eating this garbage.
Oh no.
Yeah, Subway, the
We figured it out. He self-reported. He self-felted.
health place.
I mean, every time he talks about obesity, people are going to talk about Kat because she's fat as fuck. Everybody knows. It's not even like, it's a low-hanging fruit, much like her titties or his.
where you can get a foot-long Oreo cookie that destroys your guts. Yeah, real healthy.
Yeah, this footlong destroys your guts. That's what
Fuck
she said.
Subway.
He said.
Fuck this
Somebody
fucking
said.
restaurant. I'm never going there again. I mean it. I don't care if I'm starving. I don't care if it's the only place to eat. I'll go hungry.
No, now you're just being over dramatic. Like this is you're not gonna be in those situations. Also, this is a very funny it's a very funny pause. Let's sit on this for like 3 seconds and just admire it. Because he's about to say something really stupid. I don't know what it is. It's probably gonna be like, I'm not gonna go to Subway. I would rather eat turds out of my fucking ass. No, that would be too crazy. But okay, let's find out. We sat through this long enough. Let's finish it.
I don't care if I'm about to die and I'm crawling down the street emaciated and I look up and there's a Subway in front of me and they're handing out free subs. I would say, goodbye, cruel world. Bleh, and just kill myself in the middle of the street.
Oh, I wish you would. But anyways, that was very unfunny and not... I don't know, it's like try hard. He has this try hard energy to him, where it's just you could see right through him and the bullshit that he does, that he's really trying to be entertaining, which could go one of two ways. You either try so hard that you still fail, but you become endearing and kind of sweet, so people like you and they find you charming, or you try hard and you fail and you look like DSP, where it's like it just all falls flat. It all falls flat because it's just so simple and it's such basic jokes and there's no wit to it at all and it goes on for way too long. Anyways, I guess that was it. Now we get the intro again with the jump scare. Totally unnecessary. I don't even understand why they had to do
Next
that.
time, I can promise you something better for 2 reasons. Number 1,
It's not gonna be Subway.
I can't possibly eat something worse than this. And number 2, next time we're going to order something from an actual sit-down restaurant as takeout.
Whoa, that's incredible. No one has ever done this before.
That's going to be exciting because
So exciting? Exciting? Sure.
we haven't ever really done that. We've been doing fast foodie stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on DSP Tries It. Don't eat Subway. It's like eating the plague. Peace out.
It's like eating the plague. Oh my, you had one chance of a fucking one-liner catchphrase and you failed, Phil. You failed, Phil. I give up. That was it for me. This is like an hour and 10 minutes. Let's go home. Keep it flat. Keep it sway. Yong in, yong out. The new catchphrase is stay sway. That's the catchphrase. Stay sway.